Hello everyone, you're in the kitchen with Chef Steve here at Gaucho, Seattle. And today I'm gonna help you relax during the holidays when you wanna feed your family a really delicious, easy breakfast. So basically this is a smoked Niman ham and Gruyere Strata. And the beauty of this dish is that you can go ahead and make it the night before, wake up, turn the oven on, and pop it in. So we're gonna get started. At home, you're probably gonna wanna use a ceramic or a glass 9x13 baking dish. I have a metal one here at the restaurant that we use. You're gonna wanna set your oven to 375 degrees to get that started. I don't know if you can see, but I've already lightly buttered the inside of this pan, and that's gonna help the egg dish release later when you go to cut it. We have some brioche here. You can certainly use a white Pullman loaf or any other bread. I've obviously cut the outside of the crust off. Just want the interior. The reason I love the brioche is it has this really eggy, dense, buttery texture to it. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna layer the inside of this dish with the bread. I'm gonna turn that sideways, that'll be a little bit easier. And those fit in very nicely. It's gonna layer up the eggs, the custard that we're gonna add to this later. It really doesn't matter what shape that's in because it's all going to absorb and turn into this cohesive, beautiful egg dish. So we have some lovely Dijon mustard here. Now this recipe calls for 1/4 cup, and basically we're going to do 2 layers here. So it's about 1/8 of a cup per layer, which that's not a lot, and this has a pretty good flavor to it. So we're just going to lightly kind of spread that on there. We don't want to overpower the dish with the mustard. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and lay our ham down. And see that beautiful marbling on that. It's a really great flavor. I recommend if you're gonna do meat that you find a butcher, or if it's fish, find someone locally that you get used to and become friends with, and then every once in a while they might get a little extra something, which is good. All right, so that's the tarragon. So this is the Gruyere, and we're just gonna pass that over the top, just like that. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to do another layer, the same as we did the first one. So you can see the amount of cheese that we have on that, okay? We're going to put it on the second layer on the top. So just want to liberally sprinkle it. You don't want to overpower it. Like I said, this is a really nutty, great tasting cheese that goes a long way, so you don't have to use a lot of it. Basically we're going to do one more layer, and then we're going to pour the egg custard. I won't bore you with the details on that. Basically you want to take your eggs, your 4 eggs, crack them, whip them nicely. You're going to add 4 cups of milk to that, and then just season that with a little bit of pepper. The ham and the cheese and the mustard already have a fair amount of salt to them. So if this dish gets to the table and it's not seasoned with enough salt for you, you can certainly add a little bit there, but I don't want to overpower with that. Great. All right, so our strata's been in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes, and now it's completely done. And this is what it looks like right here. You've got that layer, a final layer of Gruyere on top, and this is a fairly rich dish, so the 9x13 is definitely going to serve 8 people. When it comes out of the oven, it's going to be fairly hot. So really what we want to do is we want to let it rest for about 10 minutes, and so when you cut this dish, it's nice and firm, and it's not going to run everywhere. So that's a pretty healthy portion, and like I said, it's rich. So this will be very satisfying. Oh yeah, there we go. So I have a little bit of extra of the fresh tarragon, then I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of that right on top. So here you are, ham and Gruyere Strata with fresh food. That'll keep it nice and mellow on the holidays. You won't be stressing out all the time.